So, we've collected the tithe. We have redirected it to Dargonis because there was a problem with it. And now we're getting freaking accused of stealing the tithe. Say what now? They want us, they blame us, or the administratum, in person, the Inscribia Vultur, is blaming us for heresy and working against collecting the tithe and against the administratum and against the Orbitus. We caught her off guard prior to the whole trial that she's doing this on her own will, kind of like being envy us and jealous of our position as a rogue trader. And this old vulture just wants the power for herself and is twisting all kinds of moments to make them sound bad in front of the others, but we managed to fight off all of her accusations, and now we're at the last verdict, last words. This, of course, happens, Jimmy, for example, if you are playing along with the tithe collection and whatnot. Probably if you are a heretic or doing something different, you might not end up here meeting the vulture. As I think, for example, that I think we're losing the content of Void of the Shadows DLC with the Gene Stealers plot, because I did not bring a Psyker to my ship for the mind read through the ship with the choir. That's how they call them, choir, not chore. Choir. So yeah. You're very iconoclast in your run? Interesting. So, what are our last words? What can we grab? By the God Emperor's will, the von Valence's dynasty was granted a word of trade. Go against me and you go against the God Emperor. Marshal Strax and Prefect Vulture are hereby sentenced to death. Those who aided and abetted them in this plot will share the same fate. Ooh. Marshal Strack, you've heard my arguments and the Prefect's disordered versions of the truth. Do you acquire more information before you denounce the real culprit? There's weight in your arguments, Rogue Trader, but even if you are right about the Prefect, that does not immediately disprove all accusation against you. The right to judge is granted by the God Emperor. Can you swear that at this moment you are guided by the Lex Imperialis and not someone else's intent? Inscriba heaves in a breath, ready to launch into the vehement tirade, but the Marshal raises his right hand, and everyone falls silent. That is enough. Vulture, I trusted you, and I failed to notice when your wise counsel turned into instructions and orders, when my every action became subject to your avaricious schemes rather than the Lex. But now, I see things with perfect clarity. The way you try to manipulate the truth is to achieve your ends. You turned me into a puppet and then trampled on his laws. Prefect Inscribia Vulture, you are charged with fraud, attempt of assassination of the Emperor's anointed, and undermining the foundations of the Lex Imperialis. Surrender now and accept a dignified death.
I must refuse. The Marshal's Gregorus Strags, I charge you with treason against the Imperium and conspiring with the heretic. Thanks of the Expanse to battle!
That's her freaking mercenaries, okay. Looks like we're having a massive battle against the old lady. What is happening? Oh, she's standing up. Putting up a glass of protection. Oh! Fuck, she's using the judgment gun against us. Oh. This is a judgment gun. Okay, prepare for battle. Let's see what we have in here. Mercenary Alpha. What is that line? Is this... Was there some patch coming out? Where do we have these lines over here? What is going on with you? At the start of combat, mercenaries select their target until they suffer damage from the designated target. The mercenary suffers 80% less damage from other sources. Oh! That is interesting. So everybody has like a designated target they need to go for. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Where's our Gentis target? Up there? I'm gonna move. What's the turn order? Ulfar, Argenta, then me? Okay. Argenta, you go up there. Ulfar, Greymane. Where's your target? Front up there? Perfect. Straight up into the face. Pascal. So, Kormakr. My target is that one over there. I'm gonna straight behind Solomorn. Bring Thor to the front. So, Solomorn, your target is this Zeta guy. Bring Glyto up. And Pascal, I'm gonna move you over here. And move that over there. Okay, start battle. So, Ulfar is first. I think I'm gonna charge him. There we go. Threats identified. Can I burn multiple somehow? No, I can only burn you if it comes to it. But I could kick you. Like that. And then move over here. And use the flamethrower. In order to hit at least 2 targets. Like that. Flamer shot. Good. Oh, I forgot to boost the flamer shot. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. So let's go for a devastating attack to boost our shot, as well as a rapid fire, and go full on Daka. Another one bites the dust. Okay, Ulfar, you can stop over here. I totally forgot to give him all the grenades. Boy. To be fair, not like you have time to feel much from a gun like that. That's true. That's true. How did you enjoy the hospitality of the Drukhari? Dude, fuck the Drukhari and fuck Marajai and his freaking whole BDSM crazy cult. I'm so happy that we've completely opened the warp to them and they're just going... I think we destroyed the Citadel. I think that's what we managed to do. Completely devastated the whole place there. Full on destruction. So... move up here and Daka. So, firearm mastery. Let's start that one first.
I'll do it.
Let's shoot the accuser over here. Yeah. Give him hell. Give him hell. What's happening? Wait, why is that shooting her? Huh? Is the accuser somehow linked to that thing? I'm confused. So, wildfire. I can keep shooting on him.
As the
44. We're reloading. Putting a buff out. We're gonna do a run and
faith
gun.
without deeds is worthless.
Going over here. Taking another shot. Nice. Argenza. Very good first turn. So that's our target over there. Does it count if my dog shoots at bites him? I wonder. So advanced tracking. So for every tile movement of my doggo, we get extra damage. I'm gonna activate a bite as well, the run as well. That it does level of bleeding, and then we go apprehend. Double runs over there. 16. Threat identified. If I go over here and shoot, probably wrong direction. Let's go over there and shoot. Yeah, that's better. Bam, and he should follow and attack him again. 83. Beautiful. Beautiful. So let's make my Mastiff better and stronger. Bite him again. Perfect. Perfect. Apprehend. Who's our next target? Can send him up there, but I'll probably won't reach him. Let's go for this dude because he's already bleeding. 42. There we go. Nice bleeds. Set him on his ass. Oh, he's standing? Still standing. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Let's go for another bite. 29. Nice.
Stay vigilant.
Accusation. What does that do? Oh, because of the apprehends module that Thor has in there. No matter who's attacking, it does attack as well. Love it. So let's relocate my lovely thing over there. We make a medical signal and we make a parotid signal because we can dual signal with it. Then we're going for intimidation for our next non-area attack. Inflict more damage.
My vow is to serve.
We're gonna analyze him even further. It's down to 6. Now we're gonna expose weakness. And I'm gonna take a shot. Bam, 48. And then take a distant shot again, 164. And we're gonna do the machine spirits right over here. Nice. So Solomorn, that's your target up there. Let's see. Same spiel. Giving run and power to the doggo. Tell him to go and attack. Completely destroyed. So now we gotta give him a protect order of this vigilance. Because then he's closer up here. And all the movement that he's doing is increasing the damage. We're gonna send him to the accuser. Accuser dead. It's the second time. Glasscrete barrier. I see. That's how we spiel. That's how we spiel with you. Fair enough. Let's keep moving. Let's do a little dash. Over here. Then we want to do a run and gun.
I'll take it as a priority.
Moving up here. So I can take a shot at you. Do I want to do armor penetration and bleeding? 40 levels of bleeding. We missed.
That's a shame.
Well, is what it is. What is that? Dreadmonger grenades. Are stunned or immobilized.
My faith strengthens me.
Nice. Nice. There we go. Love that ring. Stunned. And steel ward. Oh no, there was the shield bash, not sword defense.
Follow my lead.
Some burst fire from it.
High momentum.
Nice. So, Heinrichs. Where's your target? He's up top. He's up top there. I'm not sure we can boost you that far. Doesn't work. So let's put warp speed on you.
Everyone,
Move up here.
step aside.
I'm gonna boost endurance. Can we get taunting scream up top? No, it's too far away. Boost my muscles. What's that?
Moving out!
Weapon at the ready.
Weather the storm!
Did the vigilant just shoot me? Round 2. Oh! Psychers? Uh-oh. You guys are not in for a good treat. Zealots. Accusation of the privilege. Choose a different target for each of your attacks. If their guilt is proven to the end of the turn, the weapon of justice will fire at this character. If not proven guilty, or if the accuser is killed, it will fire at the prefects instead. Oh, well, we did that already. So if we kill accusers, the thing shoots against her. Interesting. How can we prove my guilt or unprove or whatever? That's the question. So we have 2 zealots up here. One with a sniper. No. I'm gonna bring you as a help for Agenta. 200. Excuse me. Steady superiority.
The fame-hungry come.
I guess you don't need help against her. So, bullet fire.
Ulfar.
Freaking adore you.
How the wolf succeeds.
Yeah. It shows attacks at the top. For example, now you're not allowed to focus targets and have to switch targets every attack. Choose a different target for each of your attacks. Ah, that's how it works. I see. Well, I fucked that up already. So we'll shoot at me. Ow. Change the party's momentum value. Well, that is by just targeting other enemies. That alone should work. To change the momentum. There we go, okay. A giant game of no you, but using a cannon. Understood. There's nothing for Kormakrtv? Yeah, Genta was perfect for it. That's true. Let's move up here. Let's put up again advanced tracking.
Not me.
Protect. Solomon? Oh, I cannot see him. Vigilant. Very good. Oh, look at that pathway he did. If I would have done run, it would have bleeded this good. Oh, there we go. We can do that afterwards as well. Go for him.
You are in my way.
Let's keep binding. Let's keep binding. So let's boost myself. And let's have the dog on standby. So it does act on its own.
Following procedure.
Nice try. Pascal. The astropath.
Running binary override.
Running binary override. Can I take tactical advancements from there?
Approved.
I can. Shoot. 440. Kill yourself.
My frail organics.
Jesus. Pascal is becoming a powerhouse. Let's move over here. Where's Glyto? Glyto's over there, okay. A normal attack on his astropath should take him out. Perfect. Then come over here to this dude.
One of us would be enough.
You are in my way.
Oh yeah, he has the focus on somebody else. Well, here's what it is. Shoot him. Put some bleed on him. Bleed on 40. So I can now say protect me. You're not attacking him? Okay. Stalwart defense.
Follow my lead.
Bonk. So that's Heinrich's target. Oh, you are so dead, mister.
The Emperor is on our
So
side.
dead. Just 50? Let's make it reckless. Let's boost with the Hammer of the Emperor. And we're gonna do a Psychic Force attack. As I thought. As I thought. So now, lady. Oh, look at him. He's pointing the finger on her. The acquisition of the character specific makes sense. Prefect Vulture kneels before you. Scores for the fragile implants all over her body are twitching, giving her the appearance of a crushed insect. The prefect lets out a cough, then an unnerving smile appears on her lips.
I at least had to try. I served the Von Balance's protectorate faithfully for over 100 years, painstakingly cultivating order where others had failed to do so. While you and your ancestors sowed anarchy and havoc with your ever-changing whims, I stood on this linchpin that kept this domain from sinking into criminal disarray. It was because of me that this gargantuan system continued to function with barely a flaw. The only source of disruption was you, the rogue traders. Yes, at least I had to try.
To try what? To take the protectorate for herself?
The protectorate isn't yours, and it never was. Have you not read your own variant even once? Every conquest, every planet claimed by the rogue traders belongs to the Imperium. You are supposed to act as its vassal and nothing more. But rogue traders are incapable of efficient rule. All that drives you is your craving for profit and reckless exploits. The limitless potential of the protectorate is wasted in the hands of spoiled fools. and I'm tired of watching you desecrate the very foundation of the Imperium. If it weren't for you, the Protectorate would be operating for the good of the throne as a sacred machine of the Omni Messiah.
Prefect Vulture for attempting to slander and kill one of the Emperor's anointed, and for encroaching upon the Imperial tithe, I hereby sentence you to death. Inscripta Vulture gives no reply. She meets her death with her head proudly raised and her lips pursed into contempt. Oh, she gets the Judgment Gun. She gets the Judgment Gun. 07 for the lady. Jesus. Wow. As the weapon roars, Inscripta Vulture's body is reduced to dust. Marshal Gregor Strong takes a measured step forward. You must judge me also, rogue trader. I have shamed the Adeptus Arbites by succumbing to Prefect Vulture's manipulations, and betrayed the Lex Imperialis, the very law I was meant to uphold. I am guilty. I insist that you pass the sentence and carry it out immediately. Oh. Oh. A new haircut? Resort? No, you just cleaned your monitor. I'm looking this handsome all the time. You just didn't notice. Oh. I'm not laughing because of what Resor's at, but also thank you very much. Marshal Gregor Stroggs, taking into account your records of the past achievements, I hereby deny you of your execution and instead sentence you to punishment by toil. I appoint you High Overseer of the World Vibos 6. That's our prison planet. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. That is where you will remain for the rest of your life. I consider this measure unduly lenient, but I have no right to protest your decision, for your judgment is final. I got an achievement for that? What? What? You experienced the full force of the Lex Imperialis and survived. 3.1% has done that. Okay, I feel special now that this little percentage have achieved this. 1.8. I went personally to the tank. 1.2 of the players have done this achievement. I know what I'm doing. Fair enough. I'm getting Yoda vibes. Is that a compliment now? Got a law book on the head? Yeah. Funny. Strax sets his shield down, detaches his carcapes, and places it over the shields. Wait, do we get his armor? Now clad only in his undersuit uniform, he looks smaller without his armor and very tired. I, Marshal Gregor Strog, am stepping down from my post. I'm no longer fit to wear this armor. May its new wearer bring honor to the Lex. Yes, I'm getting his armor! Fuck yeah. The rest of the room stands still, all eyes turn to you. Okay. And here I can change the outcome of the Adeptus Arbites. I can disband them. Holy crap. Wow. Wow. Proctus Solomon Anthar, as a ruler of Dargonus and head of the Von Valensis dynasty, I name you the new marshal of the Adeptus Arbites in the Corona's expense. See to it that the Arbites once more become faithful servants of the Lex Imperialis under your leadership. Your decree carries great weight, but my assignment will not happen so quickly. There is no precedent for electing a new marshal in the expense. Not to mention that the Lord Marshal is unable to participate in the process. We will have to develop a new procedure. Otherwise, the arbitrators will not accept these changes. Until my official assignment, though, I will lead as acting head of the Adeptus Arbites. Justice is done. My judgment is made. And just glare at the character. Among the broken fragments of the great scales of the burning Arbites banners, the people kneel as one. The verdict has been announced. Whatever the future may hold, one thing is certain. The Corona's expense will not be the same. This one is the DLC, yes. Oh, look at that. Oh! This is so much testosterone. Holy crap. And they're just doing an eagle, and I'm like getting goosebumps in excitement. Warhammer World, what are you doing with me? So, okay. Anything else here that we can do? Look at them all stand here. Nice. I hope that Dark Heresy is getting in a better built-in cinematic photo mode. Goods. Oh, what are we getting? Reinforced Tempest Kirkpass. We're getting special plus 300%. Apprehend enemies cannot dodge the Cybermassive's attack. What? Jesus. Hotshot last guns. Pattern mauls. Combat shotguns are bad. Mauls are also bad. Hotshot last guns are gone. Solid shields. Plus 2 deflection. Sounds nice. I'm gonna have a look at that. Carcapass. Heavy. Gone. Don't need them. Don't have an eagle. Bye. Good. So let's have a look. We got some new things. We got this armor. Heavy. All the Arbiter good armors are heavy. The courthouse is on fire. That's true, yeah. So, there's a huge shield. The ruler gains 1 deflection and 8 parry, 8%. The 8% is depending on weapon skill. So that's good for an mole build arbiters, where you are mauling down the enemies with mole and shield. There's some really good combination that you can do if you're not going shotgun, but actually using hammers, moles, with the shields. Really good combos there. Really good combos. So, this is a shield block of 40. Deflection of 2. The other one has, though, a reloading of the shotgun that is 0. How is this one doing? Whenever the villain makes an attack with his shield, it deals additional 0 energy damage. And the 0 is depending on stacks. Whenever the wheeler successfully blocks an attack, they stack. Oh, that's badass as well. So the shield goes up and charges with every hit, and then goes bam with big shield bash back, redirecting the energy into your face. Man, we have to go to heavy armor or even power armors. in our skill tree. We have so many cool shits that we cannot wear. I'm sad. Me sad. This is the old armor. Be gone. Cargo. So, Thor. Is that better than what you have? It is not. Glato? It is. This is going for Glato. This goes straight up cargo. Straight up cargo. Bye. Helmet. Martial helmet. Whenever there were hits an enemy with a shield, all allies in a 3-cell radius gain resolve until the end of combat. I don't care if that helmet is better. I mean, it is better. But... oh, praise the Emperor! I'm such a nerd. Jeebus. Okay. Looks stylish. Looks very stylish. I would like my flashbangs again, please. Thank you. So, Argenta, you also need some grenades. Reconnaissance for heavy armor and some Krakens. Please, thank you. You're missing outs. Flashbang, flashbang. Stun. Big bada boom. Ulfar. Full on Kraken. Load the Kraken. Good. We're good. Wow. There's some hefty fighting. Anything else? Drag the chest out. Wait, what? There's a chest in here? In the broken base of the scales is a chest adorned with the what? Adorned with the patina-carved emblem of the Adeptus Orbitus. The purity seal suggests it was consecrated before being immured. Metagon helmets. If there were, is the arbitrator with the castigator's specialization. Their castigator abilities cost 0. Maragon shield. The wielder's incoming damage is reduced by 40%, and the damage dealt to Xenos and demons is increased by 20%. The description of the inner side reads, many an enemy of humankind took aim at Maragon's heart, yet the shield stopped each foe's deadly sting, for the god Emperor protects his faithful servants. Dude, I'm getting an nerdgasm just reading this stuff. Maragon's ring. Whenever there were kills a target for the first time in a round, their next attack automatically hits. There were Arbitator's abilities used this round can be used again. Boots. While under the effect of ruthless suppression, they were immune to immobilized, prone, and slowed. What the hell is ruthless suppression? If there are 2 or more enemies in a 2-cell radius around the Arbitator, no critical hits can be scored against the Arbitator for the familiar. Ah. Interesting.
Rogue Trader.
I might have some new stuff for you. This shield is really good. Minus 30% incoming damage is insane. Depending on the dogmatic rank. If I would wear it, it would be 40%. It's just so... The designs are so nuts on Warhammer stuff. I love it. So, let's see. Whenever it hits the target of a shield, the target must pass a test or not be thrown. If there were of this... If there was an Arbitator with the Castigator specialization... Castigator specialization... Wait, can I see that somewhere? Do I have that somewhere? Vigilant. Greasely ejection. What is the castigator specialization? Okay, you need to be a little bit more open to finding information about it. Castigator specialization. Road Trader. What does that do? Castigate information, Rogue Trader. Features death sentence and castigated. Oh, it's an origin. Castigator. Ah, I see. Probably it is something from the clergy. I could imagine. Good morning, Super Richie. How you doing? Get them boots. Let's switch it out for the stinger ring. Can he wear the stinger ring? He could wear the stinger ring. Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Blueberry emitter. Wow. Oh, yeah, we got the Cloak of Mercy as well. Maybe fibers blends to colorful of the wearer. The cloak grants the word dodge. Never mind. We're good to go.
I always keep my options open.
Back to the wood chip. Very curious. Went hungry shopping and got too much stuff. Yeah, never go hungry shopping. That's the worst thing you could do. Worst thing you can do. If you enjoy your stay here, please consider hitting the heart button. Follow the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. So, that has been done. Solomon will most likely, in the post-credits, get the post of the Adeptus Orbitus. I'm curious what kind of outcome it will give us in the slides. But, I think I kind of overjumped this whole Gene Stealer plot. I'm sad about it, because I heard that the Void Ship, the Gene Stealer plot is really well written and well done. I'm kind of sad that it jumped over it. Maybe it gets triggered upon us, but I don't know. Looks like we're going to Footfall from here to talk to our beloved Inquisitor. And apparently there's also all kinds of negative stuff happening in Footfall. We did bring them food, and we did clear up the slums over here. So I'm very curious of what might happen. I'm surprised if you don't get more from those guys. In what sense you mean that? Papa. Wanted to take a look what you have to purchase. Okay, we gave you everything already. Good. You surprised? They tend not to go away on their own. That is true, yeah. Lord Captain, we received a Vox message from Footfall. The Inquisition has declared martial law on the station. Due to a threat of the Maleos extremists, docking will require special permission. The station custodian, Her Ladyship Incendiate Chorda, sends her greetings and invites your lordship to disembark at the docks with a small retinue. Her enforcers will meet you to escort you to another chamber for private audience. Very well, let us take a look at Farfol's new hospitality. As you wish, Lord Lordship. Let's go. Chorda, lovely. Yeah, she's a wonderful character. Wonderful character. I have to say I'm happy we're not bringing Cassia along anymore because that lady is just overpowered. I mean, our group itself is overpowered already as it is. So, we're steamrolling at this point, I think. I'm very curious if we're gonna have this steamroll going on through the entirety of the game, or if difficulty will spike up as we go. But at the moment, it looks like everything that has been placed in front of us gets shredded. At the very end, when Argenta's turn starts, she's just gone. So, talk to Chorda. Zita Fortu Mu. Salutations initiated. Glory from House Valensis. Trade Terminal Zeta, property of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Ready to process incoming request. Easy request. Glory to the Omni Messiah. I'd like to make a deal. Failed to pass requests. Are you seeking to access the trading interference? Request access to trading interference. Okay. Looks like we're missing profits factor. Motive force storage. If worn by an overseer, the wearer can use overcharge multiple times per combat. Bonus does not stock. Okay. Look at them. Rust stalkers. I'm getting a nerdgasm again here. Goods. There's people hanging.
Their triumph. Those people weren't allowed a chance to atone for their guilt in battle, fighting in his name. A death without repentance in the crucible of combat is wrong.
Not all criminals deserve the privilege of redemption. Far from it.
I see. I love my servitors going around.
Rebel for the sword of the rebel.
And just yaps out all kinds of things. Oh, wow. Chora is not playing around. And the Inquisition either. Look at them being crucified there with their crimes in front of them on their chests. Okay. It's a sacred flamethrower. Burning away the bodies. Yeah, don't get in the path of the Inquisition. Simple as. Simple as. Patrolling confessors. I'm curious how she will interact with
I always
us.
have a backup plan.
Since we kind of took the chance away from her to get her hands on Footfall. There's potential loot up there. Suspicious Prowler. Let's have a look.
2 in the first patrol, 3 in the second. You've got to do...
The commoner is standing with her back pressed against the wall, muttering something. You got 3 first, you've got the shotgun. Looks like a scouts of some sort. Patrolling confessors, they look badass.
Have mercy, our families are starving. We only took a couple of Nutri-Bars.
Lies! I see clearly with my naked eye the corruption that has engulfed your nature. Only the cleansing fire can absolve you now.
Guilty.
Are they burning within? Oh. They started to burn before the fires came. Alged has a little bit of a hard time here and there. Is this fire cleansing enough for you, you crazy hag? She just took a plasma charge to her face and has nothing? What is that aura around her? Shield of sorts? Incendia Chola is absorbed in reading a long strip of parchment.
Cormac van Valancius, I was informed of your arrival.
Exhaustion has marked Incendia's feature with a crisscross of lines and deeper furrows. Her cheek is forever twisted in a continuous nervous tick, yet her eyes are ablaze with indomitable resolve. So her cheek is non-stop doing? She takes a deep breath and the fire of her gaze flares like a plasma thruster. What is this abominable act his daughter is committed? There must be reason. Let's look closely at her. One look at Incendia's full dress uniform shows that it has not been changed in many days. The color is greasy and the braid trim is stained with sweat. The air is tinged with the smell of an inhaled stimulant that is used to give serfs the ability to work multiple watches without rest. Oh, she's on drugs. I do not see a single tome of Lex Imperialis in this place, which means that you have spurned the letter of the Imperial's law and that of Holy Terror. Your judgment is your own. How far have you fallen in your hubris, Incendia? You have the gall to accuse me of heresy. No, you are the one indulging your hubris by thinking that your former life, because we are not Zervidis, outweighs the deeds of your presence. Hide behind your dusty tomes all you want. I will show you true justice. The Lord Inquisitor has bestowed upon me the honor of bringing order to this cesspool and pirates of heretics, to rid footfall of the corruption that has feathered its limbs and turned into Imperial Station into a hotbed of free-thinking inefficiency. And I will not rest until all have been judged. It is well within her rights to decide the fates of the station's inhabitants, but that does not change the fact that it is the perversion of justice. This is what happens when a judge is driven by morbid fanatism instead of Lex.
It pleases me that you get to share the triumph of Footfall's purging with me.
Oh. You said you would not rest until you had judged every soul in the station. I, too, wish to stand before your court. I get the ability Instrument of His Will. Oh, because dogmatic. Until the start of the next turn, the Rogue Trader becomes immune to any attacks from Demon Xenos, and all Demons and Xenos in the 5-slot radius consider them a priority target. Ho, ho, ho.
You truly wish to stand trial? Very well. May your zeal serve as example to the rest.
Incendia leans forward and peers into your eyes. Her gaze, like a monk carrying a rushlight, wanders down the corridors of your soul fortress. Moments pass as Incendia conducts her thoughts, investigating, until at last she reclines on her throne again. A very smile touches her lips. Hey, relax. I see no sign of taint in your soul. You are pure, and thus I acquit you and grant you his blessing in parting. Go forth and bring his punishment to those who turn their back on his word. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. So you're in charge of Footfall now? Indeed I am. When the Lord Inquisitor enacted martial law in the Expanse, I offered him my support. Footfall was chosen as the Lord Inquisitor's headquarters. While the Lord Inquisitor is preoccupied with matters of strategic planning, I'm tasked with overseeing security and order. And there's much to do in that front. Pirates and smugglers, apostates and coal traders, deserters and outlaws. Every one of them warrants my attention. I see, I see. And whom is it you are judging?
All of them, thieves, smugglers, pirates, traitors, heretics, and deserters. They all will be condemned. More and more now convicts are being granted the great boon of undergoing servitude imperi piteus, having rid themselves of reprehensible consciousness of serving the Imperium free from doubt and weakness. Holy crap. Wow. We're gonna continue with her, Jan, and see what awaits us in Footfall.